if you've been on my channel for a while, especially 2024, when I really started getting serious about YouTube, late 2024, all of 2025. You know I love books, okay? I love short books. I even have my own name for them. Some people call them short books. Some people call them mini books. I call them mini her books. Okay, so I have my own little phrase that I came up with. I don't know where I got it from. I just picked it up and started running with it. Okay, so will always be a huge component of books, of short reads. And when I say short, some people say 100 pages or less. I say lesser, 50 pages or less. Like this book right here, the Hybrid Publishers Playbook. It is on Amazon. You can get it from Amazon. Okay, now this was a little bit more because I do have some advertisement. But this is 72 pages. So this was a good one. Okay. This one right here. This one is Power Publishing Secrets, the email marketing blueprint for nonfiction authors. Okay. Yeah, it's on Amazon. It's there. This one was 36 pages. 36 pages. So we're going to use this one as an example. 36 pages. I think this one too was under 50. But I'm telling you, these type of books, this is 40 pages. These type of books are so easy to write as the author. Not only that, look, I'm going to repurpose content. So a lot of this content is videos. Not a lot of it. Most of it. These books came from video trainings that I did years ago. I updated, according to when I wrote, because I published these in 2024, I believe. Let me see. 2024. I published this one in 2024 and published this one in 2024. I didn't do a lot of publishing in 2025, which I don't regret. You learn things, but books is where it's at. I'm gonna talk about why I love shorter books. Not just reading them, I like reading them too, but actually on the other end of writing them, and really how I am using books as a passive income stream. All right, so no, when I write my books, I got a collection of them coming out. We're gonna start off as ebooks, and then we may go up to the paperback, but I'm really gonna leverage ebooks because it's more easier to create, and I can create them at a faster rate because your girl has a lot of video content. Okay, so especially like on my YouTube videos that I unpublished, look, no content goes wasted over here. No content goes wasted over here. So when it comes to bigger books, like writing them and reading them, they feel heavier, right? Longer chapters, it's too much. Too much to remember. And most people don't finish them, writing them or reading them. Okay. What I love, and one of my strategies is that I am going to publish rapidly. Why? And I'm going to leverage Amazon's platform. I'm going to leverage it. It doesn't mean it's going to be my end all be all, but I learned to leverage, okay, what's already working. Did you know there are people that I follow that even one of my publishing mentors, her name is Kim Joy. She's right here on YouTube. Look up Your Chic Geek. But I have invested in her course on how to really leverage Amazon's platform when it comes to lower content books like journals, planners. So your girl got some brands out there that I'm not going to show you. They don't have my name on it or my face, but I can publish anonymously. Did I say that word right? Anonymously. Anyways, you know what I mean. I can publish that way as well. So it's so many ways that you can leverage online and make online income. We talking about books today, but anyway, she teaches us that, and there are people that make thousands. I mean, they are retired, and their job is they are a book publishing business. And I'm not talking about publishing for other people. I'm talking about they publish books for a living. That's one thing I know that Kim does. She publishes for a living. Now there's she has her other income streams by teaching people like myself, which we can enroll in her courses and memberships and things like that. So I want you to open your mind that, yeah, you can really make a career out of this. And no, I'm not teaching you how to do that. There are tons of YouTube videos and other people out here teaching how to do that. Again, my goal is to just share my journey. So my strategy for 2026 is going to be oh so sweet. So let me share my strategy. I'm not a gatekeeper. So I'm going to share with you what I am doing now, what I am doing and what I plan to do. So with my strategy, I plan to, again, rapidly publish, leverage the Amazon platform because they do have a algorithm. Just like social media has an algorithm, Amazon has an algorithm. I want to leverage their program where people pay monthly and they get access to books. I made some pretty good money, not just from my print, but I made pretty good money because I enrolled where it's called KDP Select. I enrolled my books in KDP Select because I have seen personally that majority of my readers read the ebook versions of my books. So, and you get paid per the page views and things like that. It's not a lot of money, but it's not that nice quiet money. I like making money where I like making money, right? But I love making quiet money where I'm making it in my sleep. I love getting my monthly deposits from KDP, whether it is $50, $100, $200. Look, oh, it's good. Okay. I like that. Okay. I like that. That resonate with my spirit. Okay. So that's my plan, is to publish rapidly. Like I said, leverage the Amazon platform. Will I turn my books into print books? Absolutely. I'm going to do that. But this year in 2026, I have a lot of books that I want to publish, information that I want to get out there in a publishing standpoint. Okay. So I have tons of videos that I'm going to be turning into these really short books. So they're short, straight to the point. And of course, we're going to leverage. You got to leverage the inside pages of your book. Some authors don't do this, and I don't know why, but leverage the inside of pages of your books by giving freebies, by growing your email list. Yes, you want to talk about you a little bit, put your bio in the back. I want you to do that because I did that. But have contact information. People want to book consultations and things like that. Yeah, you gotta have that stuff on the inside. This is real estate. Just like we talk about real estate, like real estate houses and things like that. Your books, this is real estate. The pages on the inside is real estate. Okay, so your girl is leveraging that a lot. I already have several books that I'm going to be publishing probably this month. I know I'm going to do a video on me publishing at least one of them, so you'll be able to see, and you'll be able to see my process. But honey, yeah, short books is where it's at. Plus, I love that Amazon has they have a category just for short reads. So in this season of my life, okay, I want calm learning. I don't like overwhelm. I choose short books because, again, for me, it's either easy to read and write. You can get to the point. Plus, leveraging my content. All right, so I could take one video and turn it into a short book. Right. To me, 50 pages or less is my sweet spot. Like you see, one of my books was 40 pages, one was 36, but it still was good to print. Because on Amazon, you can print. I think you need to have 15 pages in order to get it printed. But you can get it printed. This is a 5x5 by 8x5 size, nice size that you can get. You can get it size smaller than this. And get your, because because this is how it is. The smaller it is, you can't get a lot of words, but if you have a lot of words, you'll have more pages, if that makes sense. Okay. So if I was to go a little smaller, yeah, I'm going to have a lot more pages because the words, I'm not going to be able to fit all the words on the smaller size. So you can go a little bit smaller. I seen someone else go smaller. I wanted to see, was it in here in my room? I don't see it, but what is his name? I don't know. I can't think of his name right now. He's he's high level in leadership. Let me find it. Here we go. John Maxwell. We got this. We picked this up at the airport. See how nice and small it is? Now he has, I love that he puts all his books in the back. He advertised in the back. That's what you, real estate. Use your real estate. His program in the back. Real estate. Oh, this just makes me so giddy. Because I can only imagine. He don't have page numbers on the back of the advertising, but he has 173. So if he made this maybe go up a size, so maybe if he go up a size, he probably could get more, on a page, and it'll probably be shorter. But yeah, you can get books like this size. Now this is a hardcover, so it's going to be just a little bit more expensive to print than it would a paperback. I think it took me $2.30 maybe, just rounding, $2.30 versus this probably would be about maybe $5 or $6 to print. And then he sold this. We got this from the airport at Choice Books, choicebooks.com, $11.99. Okay. So as you can see, I love me a book, and I love a short book. I love to read short books. I love to write them. I love the potential that it has for the person that's reading it. They don't, you're not reading such a long, drawn out book. You're getting what you need and being done with it. Versus with a longer book, nothing wrong with longer books because I have tons of those too. But the people are not reading them as fast as you can a shorter book. Plus, I like to break down subject matters, things that I, like to talk about. I like to break them down in chunks, kind of like, like that, because it helps me as a writer, so I don't feel like I have to cram everything in a book. So that's the reason why I like short books. Easy to read, easy to write. Can you make a lot of money with books? Absolutely. The key to this game when it comes to me leveraging Amazon and is having multiple books, like being on a publishing schedule. Like even those, like my mentor in publishing, Kim, she publishes rapidly. I'm not talking about every day. I'm talking about she may publish a book a month or 2 books a month. Something like, some people do 3 books. Some people do a book a week, especially like you're going to publish like shorter content books, like journals, planners. Lower content books like journals, planners, and those type of things. You're going to have to rapidly publish, but not publish just to publish. Okay. I'm not trying to make this a teaching session, but I think this will help somebody. I'm not talking about publish just to publish. I mean, building a brand of books. All right. There's some people that do a great job with that. There's one, I can't think of the name of it, but they have a book line called, like, Mama, Tell Me Your Story. Daddy, Tell Me Your Story. Something like that. And they have a brand of those books. And I have a tool that allows me to look to see, how much books are making, how many are being sold, those great things, honey, they're making some good money. So just like anything, with anything you do online, offline, any type of business, or whether you call it a side hustle, you got to put time in. there's no like quick way to make money. You gotta put time in. Okay, you're either going to invest your money, right? That means you want things done faster. That means investing your money into people to write it for you. You got to invest your money, or you got to roll up them sleeves. You got to get to work. Okay, so your girl is doing a little bit of both, but I'm getting to work when it comes to my books. So that's my spiel on today's YouTube video. If you love simple learning like this, make sure you connect with me at mysoftlibebiz.com. You can find all my books and all those great things. That's where I share my blogs, my podcasts, my books, my tools, my Substack. All those great things are there at mysoftlibebiz.com. Also, go ahead and subscribe as I continue to share my journey, share what I'm doing, how I'm making money. I'm in my journeypreneur era. Okay, you can make money just by sharing your journey, just by building out loud. Okay, that's essentially what I am doing. So I share with you my strategy. I got some videos coming up. I'm going to share my screen with certain things. I am just in my journeypreneur. I want to take you with me, no pressure. I'm like Alex Hormozi a little bit. I really don't have anything to sell you. Okay, I really don't have anything to sell you. I can, again, if you go to mysoftlibebiz.com, I have my recommended resources and those type of things there. If that's something that you want, for yourself, you can partake in this. I'm steadily updating that because I do want to share more of the resources that I'm using, the tools that I'm using to make my writing much more simpler. I don't use ChatGPT. Okay. I have another tool that I use that helps me to write faster. So it helps me to take my videos, get them transcribed, and as simple as formatted into what I call a mini her book. Okay. Okay. All right, so comment below if you have any questions. Look forward to, again, going on this journey with you as we get to our bad online income. So much I have coming down the pipeline to just share with you. I just want to be raw and share. And also check out my shorts too. I'm updating my shorts. So you're going to see more of what it is and what it takes, okay, to build online income. All right, girl. I see you in the next video. All right. Bye.